Hello everybody, my name's Brett, and welcome to this 35-minute yoga class for people who have ankle or foot injuries and still want to do yoga. So this class is designed to not put any weight on the feet as we go through the poses, and we want you to keep in mind that safety first here, especially if you have an injury. And if any poses don't feel good, please feel free to skip or modify the poses and rejoin when you're ready. And when we're seated today in the sitting poses, you can sit on a chair if you like. You can also sit on a blanket, a pillow, or anything else that helps prop you up. So let's get started. Coming onto our backs in a Shavasana. So it's a nice resting pose with the arms along the sides. The feet fall out to the sides as well, just relaxing all parts of your body here as you let the ground and the mat just hold you and support you as you lay down nice and relaxed here. And as in yoga, we try to breathe through the nose, so if you can, throughout class, breathe through the nose. And start out here by taking smooth, deep breaths in through the nose, filling up, and out through the nose, releasing. Just a couple more of these smooth, deep breaths. We're only here for a little more time in Shavasana, so make sure and relax as much as you can. And now, on your next inhale, you're going to bring the knees into the chest nice and gently. Give yourself a squeeze. And if you would like to make small circles with the knees in one direction, massaging out the lower back, feel free to do so. We just want to start stretching out, feeling the legs hugging into the chest. And then on your next exhale, you're going to extend the right leg long while keeping the left knee in towards the chest. Hover that right foot if it feels okay. Squeezing the left knee into the chest a little more if it feels okay. Keeping the smooth breath. On your next inhale, the right knee comes up to meet the left. Give them a squeeze in. And on your exhale, you extend the left leg long now. Hovering that left foot if it feels okay. But if it doesn't, you can bring the left heel down. Keep that right knee into the chest as much as feels good and keep the smooth breathing here. Now inhale, that left knee comes back in. And now you're going to bring your left hand to your left knee, your right hand to your right knee. And on your inhale, the knees come up towards your chin and out to the sides. On your exhale, the knees come down and back together. So it's like you're drawing a big heart here. As you inhale, the knees come up and out to the sides. Exhale, the knees come down and together. One more time, make this as big or as small of a circle as you like. And then bringing the knees back into the chest, giving yourself that squeeze. And rolling onto the left side, we're gently going to make our way up to a seated position. And as I mentioned before we started, you can sit in a chair if you'd like. You can also sit on a pillow, blanket, cushion. I have a block. So I'm going to sit on the block to raise my hips up high. I'm going to cross my legs, but make sure you take a seat that is comfortable for you, especially if you have a foot or ankle injury. And sitting up nice and tall wherever you are. We're taking 3 shoulder shrugs, so as you inhale, the shoulders come up towards the ears. And as you exhale, the shoulder blades slide down the back. A couple more as you inhale, shoulders come up towards the ears. And exhale down, releasing the tension. Keep moving, inhaling the shoulders up. And exhale, dropping them down, releasing some tension there. And now we'll move on. So as you inhale, reach your arms out to the sides like you have a big wingspan here. flip the palms up so the palms face the sky. And on your next inhale, reach the hands up high, maybe touching the fingers. And as you exhale, bring them back down, wide wingspan. 2 more as you inhale, reaching the hands high with control. And as you exhale, gracefully floating them down. Keep moving as you inhale, reach the hands up high, maybe touching the fingers. Exhale, hands back down, wide wingspan. Take a big inhale. And then as you exhale, we're coming into eagle arm, so the right elbow comes under the left. And maybe your palms come to touch here, but maybe not. And this is a back stretch, a shoulder stretch. So it's eagle arms, the elbows are bent, the right elbow is under the left. And maybe the palms touch here. Keeping that smooth breath, breathing into the back body. As you exhale, uncross the arms, wide wingspan here, reaching the hands out to both sides. Palms face up. And again, on your inhale, float the hands up high, reach them up. Exhale, hands float down. Keep strengthening the arms here as you move gracefully, inhaling, reaching the hands high. Exhaling, floating the hands down. Do this with control. Last time, as you inhale, reach the hands up. And as you exhale, gently float them down. And now coming into our eagle arms on the other side. So bending through the elbows, the left elbow comes under the right. And maybe the palms come to touch, maybe not. Here, taking big, deep breaths into the back body. And maybe raising the elbows up ever so slightly on each inhale. On your next exhale, unwrap the arms, reach the hands out wide, wide wingspan. And then on your next inhale, we're going to float the hands up once again, reaching them high. And on your exhale, your right hand drops down as your left hand stays reaching up. This is a side bend on the left side. So reach that left hand up and a little to the right, finding a nice stretch on the left side of your rib cage here. Gently opening up through the left shoulder if that feels okay. And then as you inhale, reach that right hand back up. Both hands reach high. And as you exhale, the left hand comes down. Right hand stays reaching up to the sky. And then a little bit to the left. You're having a side bend on the right side. So breathe into that right rib cage. Gently open up through the right shoulder if that feels okay. Now we're going to move with our breath through this. So as you inhale, the left hand comes up. Exhale, right hand comes down, side bend on the left side. Inhale, right hand comes up. Exhale, left hand down, side bend on the right side. Keep going as you inhale, reaching the hands high. Exhale, right hand down, left hand up. Keep moving with the breath, inhaling the right hand up. Exhaling the left hand down, side bend right side. As you inhale, reach the hand high, both hands reach. And as you exhale, hands come to heart center. Take 1 or 2 big deep breaths here, filling up as much as you can on the inhales and releasing everything out on the exhales. Now we're going to transition onto tabletop position, so that's hands and knees. Take your time getting there and be mindful as we transition through positions to be sure that you do what's right for your body. In tabletop, the hands are right under the shoulders, knees under the hips. And we're starting in with cat-cows. So as you exhale, you drop the head and round through the spine. As you inhale, the belly drops as you gaze forward, slight squeeze of the shoulder blade. Exhale, head drops, spine rounds. Inhale, look forward, belly drop, slight squeeze of the shoulder blades. A couple more, keep moving with your breath as you exhale the head down, rounding through the spine. As you inhale, the belly drops, gaze slightly forward, slight squeeze of the shoulder blades. Exhale, head down, round through the spine, really push through the hands. Inhale, belly drops, slight squeeze of the shoulder blades. As you exhale, round, drop the head, push through the hands. And as you inhale, we're coming back to our tabletop position. Make sure those knees are right under the hips. And on your next inhale, extend the right leg long so the right foot reaches back behind you. And then you're going to reach the left hand forward here. So the left hand reaches forward, right hand back, right foot back. And as you exhale, round through the spine, touching knee to elbow. As you inhale, extend back in both directions. 2 more as you exhale, round, touching knee to elbow. Inhale to extend out again. Make these slow and smooth if you can, with control as you exhale, rounding knee to elbow. As you inhale, extend in both directions. Now stay here. Bend through the back knee, and then you're going to reach the left hand back towards the foot, and maybe you want to grab the back shin there. And if you can't grab it, it's okay, just keep reaching with the left hand. If you can grab the shin, push the shin into the hand for a nice stretch in the left shoulder and maybe the left hip. On your exhale, release, come back into your tabletop. And we're doing the other side now. So as you inhale, you're going to extend that left leg long behind you. And then the right hand reaches forward here. So you're extending in both directions, left foot back, right hand forward. And with control, as you exhale, round, knee to elbow, touch it if you can. Inhale, extending in both directions. 2 more with your breath. So as you exhale, round, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend out. Last time, as you exhale, round, touch your knee to your elbow. And as you inhale, extend out, reach the foot back, the hand forward. And now you're bending through the back knee there. And you're going to reach the right hand back, maybe grabbing the left shin, maybe not. If you can grab the shin, then push the shin back into the hand for a nice opening in the right shoulder. Keep the smooth breathing if possible, through the nose if you can. And as you exhale, release, come back into tabletop position. And then we're bringing the knees back about 8 inches, maybe 20 to 25 centimeters. So you're in plank with knees on the ground. And we're doing 2 Yogi Push-Ups. So as you exhale, come about 1/3 of the way down. As you inhale, push back up. Next exhale, come a little further down, maybe halfway down. And as you inhale, push back up. Next exhale, with control, come all the way down to your belly as slow as you can. The belly and chest are on the mat, forehead on the mat. Next inhale, you'll peel off the ground a baby cobra, so the head peels off the ground, a slight squeeze of the shoulder blades here. If it feels okay, push the tops of the feet into the ground. Keep the smooth breath. And as you exhale, release the head down to the ground. Now keeping the knees down, you're going to inhale and push up back to that plank with knees on the ground. Bring the knees back under the hips. You're in tabletop position. And we're coming into threading the needle. So we're going to bring the right hand right on the mat under the nose. And as you inhale, reach the left hand high to the sky. As you exhale, thread the needle by bringing the left arm across the mat under the right arm. You're coming down on the left shoulder. It's a little stretch in the left shoulder. If you like, you can walk the right hand forward and gently open up through the right shoulder to make it a little bit of a twist. Be gentle on the left side of your head. Release it into the mat, but not too much pressure that it feels uncomfortable. Again, this should be a little stretch on the left shoulder. And you can walk the right hand back in, right by the face. And as you inhale, unthread the needle, reach the left hand high to the sky. As you exhale, left hand comes down. Let's do the other side. So the left hand comes to the mat right under the nose. Inhale, the right hand reaches up to the sky. As you exhale, thread the needle so the right arm comes across the mat under the left arm. You come down on the right shoulder. And you can keep the left hand where it is or walk it forward, coming onto the fingertips and gently opening up through that left shoulder. Don't put too much weight on the right side of your head that it feels uncomfortable. It should be a nice stretch in the right shoulder. And remember, safety first. If this doesn't feel good, feel free to skip the pose and rejoin when you're ready. Walking the left hand back right in front of the face. As you inhale, unthread the needle, reach the right arm high to the sky. As you exhale, the right hand comes down. We're back in tabletop position. And now on your next inhale, you're going to bring the left knee out to the side. For lack of a better description, it's like a dog peeing on a fire hydrant. And then you're going to reach the right hand forward. This is a little awkward. Bend through the right elbow so you have a cactus arm here. And as you inhale, open up through the shoulder and the left hip. And as you exhale, knee to elbow, round the spine. Inhale, open up, right shoulder, left hip. Exhale, bring the knee and the elbow together. Touch if you can. Last time, as you inhale, open up here. As you exhale, right elbow to left knee. And then your next inhale, you extend the right hand forward, the left foot back, extending in both directions like we did earlier. Stay here, breathing into that strong back that's holding you in this challenging and strengthening position. On your next exhale, come back down to tabletop, and let's get ready for the other side. So on your next inhale, you're going to bring the right knee out to the side, up and out, like a dog peeing on a fire hydrant. Then you reach that left arm forward, and then bend through the elbow so it's a cactus arm, the palm faces the ground. As you inhale, open up through the left shoulder and right hip. As you exhale, round, touching your knee to your elbow there. Inhale to open back up, just as much as feels good, don't push it. Exhale to round, knee to elbow. Last time, do it with control. Inhaling, opening up left shoulder, right hip. Exhale, rounding that knee to elbow. And then your next inhale, reach the left hand forward, the right foot back. You're extending in that pose we did earlier. Stay strong, breathing into the back body here that's holding you up in this nice, strong position. Just a little longer. And as you exhale, come back down, tabletop. And then bring the knees back about 8 inches again, 20-25 centimeters. And we're going to do our Yogi Push-Ups. So as you exhale next, come halfway down, or maybe not even. Do it with control as you inhale, push back up. Next exhale, come down, 1/3 to 1/2 with control. Inhale, push back up. These are smooth and strong Yogi Push-Ups. On your next exhale, as slow as you can, come all the way down to the mat. Forehead is on the mat. Next, inhale, baby cobra. The head peels off the ground. You slightly squeeze those shoulder blades on the back. Stay here, breathing. Again, your strong back, holding your head off the ground. And it can only just barely hover if you want it to, up to you. And as you exhale, forehead comes down. Now on your next inhale, keeping the knees down, you push up to your plank with knees on the ground. And then coming back into our tabletop pose here. Now we're going to transition to sitting, so you can walk your hands back and then bring your hips down, swing your legs around. Just do it very gingerly and gracefully. And we're sitting down with feet on the ground, knees bent, arms reaching forward here. Setting up for our boat pose. And if you like, you can bring the feet off the ground, the knees still stay bent. You can stay here. But if you want a little more of a core workout, bring the hands to heart center. And on your next exhale, touch the ground on the left side. Inhale, hands back up through center. Exhale, touch the ground or mat on the right side. Inhale, hands back up through center. We're doing 2 more to each side, so exhaling, hands touch the left side, back up. Exhale, hands down on the right side. Inhale, back up. 1 more to each side, do it with control. Exhale, hands down left side. Inhale, up. Exhale, hands down right side. Inhale, up. Stay nice and strong through the core. Bring the hands down, the feet come down. Now we're extending through the legs and we're coming into a seated forward fold here. So inhale to sit up nice and tall. And as you exhale, fold the torso down over the legs as much as feels good. You can bring your hands to your shins, ankles, feet, but keep in mind if you have a foot or ankle injury, just keep the hands in a place where you know won't do any damage. This is a nice release in the back of the legs, so let that torso just fold down as much as feels good. You can even let the head drop if it feels okay. Stay breathing smoothly. And on the next inhale, bring the torso back up. We're coming back into our into our boat shape. So the feet are flat on the ground, the knees are bent. Open up through the arms. And now bring the feet off the ground. And you can either stay here, or if you want to come into full boat, you're going to extend through the legs here. Make sure you keep a nice open heart here, broadening through the collarbone, smooth breathing. Stay here in your strong core. And then as you exhale, bend through the knees, feet come down. Now we're extending through the legs again, but this time we're bringing the legs wide for a seated wide-legged forward fold. The legs come as wide as you like, maybe wider than your mat. Again, you inhale to sit up tall, and you exhale to fold forward here. You can bring the hands, maybe the forearms to the ground. If you would like to, you can bring your hands to your shins and help leverage yourself deeper into the fold. It's up to you. This should feel nice. So don't strain yourself here. Enjoy this wide-legged forward fold. Drop the head if you wish. Just a little longer, so relax in the forward fold for another breath or two. And on your next inhale, slowly bring the torso back up. And help your legs come back in. The feet are going to come flat on the ground with the knees bent, like we're setting up for our boat pose. But don't worry, we're not doing another round. Open up the arms like we would be doing another round, but this time, on your exhale, as slowly as you can, come all the way down to your back. And now, we're going to bring the hands clasped behind the head like a classic crunch position. The elbows come wide. Now the feet come off the ground with the knees bent. We're going to do bicycle crunches, but we're doing them yoga style, so we're doing them slow and smooth and with our breath. So bring the head off the ground, and as you exhale, extend the right leg as the right elbow is directed towards the left knee. Inhale back through center. And as you exhale, you extend the left leg as the left elbow is directed towards the right knee. Inhale back through center. We have 2 more to each side. So as you exhale, extend that right leg, right elbow to left knee. Inhale back through center. As you exhale, extending the left leg, left elbow towards right knee. Inhaling back through center. Only 1 more round to each side, so make them smooth and strong. As you exhale, extend the right leg, right elbow to left knee. Inhale back to center. And exhaling, extending the left leg, left elbow to right knee. Inhale back through center. And then gently bring the feet down and the back of the head comes down as well. Relax here. Keep the hands clasped behind the head. We have 1 more core workout here. But before we get into that, you're going to bring the knees up, bring the hands to the knees, give yourself a squeeze. And coming into happy baby pose, so the bottoms of the feet face the sky with the knees bent. And you can grab the backs of the knees here, that is great. If your feet and ankles feel okay enough to grab the bottoms of the feet, you can do that, but again, be mindful. And if you're taking care of an injury here, keep the hands on the back of the knees and gently pull the legs down towards the ground. Keep the smooth breathing in your happy baby. And I already told you we have 1 more core workout, so let's get it done here. Hands come behind your head, clasping them, feet flat on the ground with knees bent. Now we're going to bring our feet off the ground so the calves are parallel to the mat. As you inhale, you bring the head off the ground. And these are toe taps, so as you exhale as slowly as you can, tap your toes, just graze the ground. And as you inhale, bring the feet back up, calves parallel to the ground. Exhale, slowly tap the toes down. And then inhale the feet back up. Exhaling, toe touch, very gently. Inhaling, feet back up. Exhale, down, touching the toes, just grazing the mat. Inhale, back up, we're almost there. As you exhale, bring the feet all the way down. Bring the back of the head down. And release the hands from the back of the head. The knees come in. Give yourself that nice squeeze. Coming again into our happy baby. So bottoms of the feet face the sky. Knees are bent. You can grab the backs of the knees, which I recommend, or the bottoms of the feet, and you're gently pulling those legs down towards the earth with every exhale. This should feel good in the hips, the back of the legs. As you exhale, release the pose, bring the knees into the chest, give yourself a squeeze. And then as you exhale, roll onto your left side in a fetal position on the left side. The left arm is extended in front of you. The top of the left hand is on the ground. And then the right hand comes on top of the left, so palms touch. On your next inhale, you graze the right hand across the left arm, the collarbones, and then open the right arm out to the right side. This is a supine twist. Every exhale, release that right shoulder down. Trying to melt into the twist here, release some tension in the back body. Keeping that smooth, sweet breath as we wind down. And on your next inhale, raise the right hand high to the sky. And on the exhale, the right palm comes down on the left. And gently rolling back onto your back, bringing the knees into the chest, giving them a nice squeeze. Smooth breathing, don't lose it. And now doing the other side. So letting the knees gently fall down to the right side, coming into a fetal position there. The right arm extends and out, and the left palm comes on top of the right. As you inhale, you'll graze that left hand across the right arm, across the collarbones, and then reach it out to the left side, letting the left shoulder melt down towards the ground here in the supine twist, other side. Melt the left shoulder down with every exhale. And our twist, stay for just a little bit longer. And let's close the twist, so as we inhale, reach the left hand high to the sky. Exhale, the left palm comes down on top of the right. And then slowly come onto your back, knees squeeze into the chest. Feel that nice squeeze. Bring the knees a little closer to the chest if you can. And then on your next exhale, you're going to come into Shavasana, our final resting pose. So you extend the legs long. The arms come along the sides with the palms facing up, just as we started class in our Shavasana. This time it's our final resting pose. And we're going to do our best to just melt the whole back body into the ground. Releasing the back of the head, the shoulders, the back body, the glutes, the whole back of the legs. Release it all down into the ground. And just breathe naturally, letting the breath flow in and out. Enjoying this post-yoga feeling. Hopefully you feel a little more open in your body. You got a little bit of a workout in, you got the blood pumping, so just relax here. Let that all soak in, take in the benefits of your yoga practice today. Still relaxing in Shavasana. You can stay longer if you wish. If you want to finish up your yoga practice, start making small movements in the fingers and maybe the toes if it feels okay. Then make wrist circles and then reach the arms back behind you, a big morning stretch here. Then the knees gently come into the chest, giving yourself that nice squeeze. Letting the knees fall to the left side into your fetal position on the left side. The left arm comes under the head as a pillow. And use your right hand to gently help you come up to a seated position. That can be in a chair. That can be sitting on blankets or pillows or a cushion. I have my block. And once you get there, bring the hands to heart center. And we'll close practice by taking one big inhale, filling all the way up. And as you exhale, bowing the head down. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing. We really appreciate you doing this yoga practice. And if you have any ankle or foot injuries, we really hope that they get better. Obviously, it's not fun when your ankle isn't doing well, but you're doing a great job by still moving and breathing. So keep up the great work. We'll hope to see you next time. Namaste.